In the Bootstrap grid system, you have to create a row for your columns to be created. Now, let's say we create some a row MD6. Now, this means I want the element that I created, this column, to take half available space. Out of that 12, I wanted to take six columns. Now I've created some custom classes to just distinguish each column by the colors. Now this is the orange. I'm going to duplicate to include the other colors that I created. I created the blue and gray, GRA or EY. Let me check which one I created. AY, okay, GRAY. So what this means now is the orange and the blue are going to take the full width of the page. That is 50% for the orange and 50% for the blue. That is 6 out of 12 for orange and 6 over 12 for blue. 6 plus 6 making it 12, which is the full width. While the other 6, which is the gray, is going to fall below, since the 12 allocated space has already been taken by the orange and the blue elements. Now let us refresh our page and see if what I'm saying is true or not. As you can see, it did exactly as I said. The orange took half of the space and the blue took the other half, while this third one could only take 6 because 12 spaces are allocated. Now, if I wanted to take the full width, all I have to do is come here and add 12, make it 12 out of 6. Instead of 6, you make it 12. So it takes the full width. As you can see, it has taken up the full available space. Good. Now let us say we don't want it to be equal. We want the orange to be slightly more in terms of width than the blue. Let's say I'll give it a 9. If you leave this 6 here, the orange just take 9 out of 12 available space, but this 6 will have to go below because 9 plus 6 is 15, which is already more than the 12 allocated spaces. Now let me just refresh and you see what I'm talking about. As you can see, it has taken 9 out of 12, while this one was pushed down. The light blue was pushed down because it is, if you add 9 plus 6 is 15, which is more than 12 already. Now if I want the blue element to come up, I will have to add 3 columns, make it 3 instead of 6, because 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. Last time I checked, and you can see that's exactly what happened. So this is just a way to position elements. By the time I begin working, um when we begin building our resume, I'm going to be using this a lot because in Bootstrap it is very important for you to understand the grid system.